follow me on Instagram to never ever miss any of my crazy updates. Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I'm driving this. This is the BMW X3, the xDrive20d, the luxury edition. This is the third generation of the X3 which was launched in 2018. The facelift known as the LCI came in 2022 and this is actually the G01, the diesel, which is priced at rupees 80.49 lakhs on road Mumbai. The key is right here. It's very similar to the regular BMW key which you get in a lot of cars. This to unlock the car, this to lock the car, this is to open the boot, and this is actually for flashing the lights. Anyway, straight away, let's open the engine bay. This engine has not been cleaned even once in its 17,000 kilometers of life. Yeah, 17,000. Insulation right there. This is where washer fluid goes. Struts, of course. Let's just shut this. If you notice, the grille is closed. So the grille opens and closes when it wants to breathe for better aerodynamic efficiency. The grille has become marginally bigger now. Thankfully, it's not as huge as some of the BMW cars. And the lights get minor tweaks as well. The DRLs actually look quite nice. And here, obviously, the indicator is functioning. More kit has been added. Front parking sensors here. Front camera, 360-degree camera is there on some variants like the M Sport, of course. And fog light provision is there, but there's no fog light. This is very much functional and air vent or dam as such, and it looks really nice in this blue color. Coming to the side of the vehicle, the length is more than 4.7 meters. The wheelbase is almost 2.9 meters. It looks quite nice, like a smaller sized BMW X5, of course. But what is this fake stuff which is happening? That is not real. Alloy wheel design actually looks quite unique, not sporty but more luxurious, I would say, very different. Tire size happens to be 245, both at the front and the rear. Yeah, 245 50 19s. And at night now, when you unlock the car, there's some lights which project from there, of course. Now let's get inside. Thankfully, we have got sun blinds, manual though. Amazing quality. Door pockets are also large enough. And you know what? Everybody gets a proper headrest. You can recline this 60-40 or you know what? 40-20-40 as well if you want to carry long items. This automatically came down. You got cup holders there. And there's good amount of space on offer. Yeah, really nice amount of legroom and knee-room. Magazine holders here. But unnecessary support could be better for sure. Slight hum, 2 USB-C charging sockets. AC controls here because it gets a 3-zone climate control air conditioning system. Headroom is adequate for someone as tall as me. You get light hook handle, but no height adjustable seat belts. You can see the dashboard similar to what was there before, but minor tweaks have been done here and there. Massive panoramic roof, which is awesome. AC is working on full blast right now. So let's just shut this. Heard the sound? Yeah, it is very robust. It says X right here. That's kind of nice. Listen to that. Now, another big change has happened to the rear with the tail lights, which have this sort of 3D effect. Look really fantastic. You obviously get a camera here, rear wiper washer, shark fin antenna. This is sort of a spoiler with high mounted stop lamp, of course. Says X3 right here and xDrive20d right there. In fact, some change here to the exhaust design. Earlier it was circular, now it's sort of trapezoidal. Faisal Khan's fingers of truth will stay away because real exhaust, so BMW is not doing fake stuff yet. It is doing fake stuff now in some of its models, but at least the X3 doesn't have that. Now this is the rear fog light. No front fogs here. Disappointingly though, it does not have keyless entry. You come here, you put your hand, nothing happens. Although it just projects some light from here so that you know where the door handle is. But what? At this price, no keyless entry, shocking. Okay, it can take 60 liters of diesel. Let's get inside. Now the thing is, seats are really nice and comfortable. I really like them. Huge door pockets at the front. And you get memory seats as well. Electric adjust. Under thigh support is never a problem because you can obviously extend it. Light controls are there. And let's just shut the air conditioning. It has got a 3-zone climate control air conditioning. The display is quite nice too. It says vehicle key missing. Let's close that message. You know what? This is actually new. This happens to be a bigger 12.3-inch screen. Earlier it had the 10.25-inch screen. Auto dimming mirror, of course. Light placement here on the top. Let's open the sunroof. Here you obviously get a mirror along with the light. There it is opening. Very nice big panoramic roof which opens even further. Yeah, that's nice. Let's just shut this as well. Here obviously you get a mirror and light. Okay, that cluster looks nice. It does look nice before BMW is going to ruin it soon with the new one, which honestly I find it very gimmicky. Obviously the color is paired to the drive mode. Steering feels really nice to hold. Here are buttons for audio system and all that. For cruise control, paddle shifters and automatic headlights, automatic wipers as well. Now this screen is very slick to use. Resolution is nice. Here is the camera, 360-degree parking sensors. You get adaptive guidelines, you get reversing assistant. let's get into the car settings. Vehicle status, it'll tell you various things which you are missing out on probably. Now, the thing is, let's get into settings. Interior lighting, it has got 9 colors for the ambient lighting. Only 9 colors? Come on, BMW. You can do better because Mercedes offers 64 freaking colors for the ambient light. But here, they have just missed out on that. Anyway, it's a nice screen, very easy to operate. You know, the newer ones are a little bit more gimmicky. Air conditioning controls, audio controls. Says X3 here, just in case you forget which car you're sitting in. Here there's some storage, twin cup holders. Is this a wireless charging pad? No, that's also not there. There's a proper place to keep the key. That's a nice addition. Yeah, here you can slot the key properly so that it doesn't move around. USB charging socket, no USB-C there. Okay, iDrive controller, nice gear lever, a lot of buttons here for drive mode selector, traction control, parking sensors, electric parking brake. Some storage space here. A USB-C charging socket is right there, which is nice. Glove box is lockable and it's also big enough. Quality levels are fantastic. The horn is also quite good, and it has got, I think, 15 speakers for the Harman Kardon audio system. There are no gesture controls in this particular car, but let's listen to an audio. Audio quality is fantastic, something you would expect from BMW car, but since not much has changed, only more kit is available now, slight tweaks up front and behind as well. Dimensions remain the same as before, so let's start driving. But it also drives the same as before, no mechanical changes either. But before we start driving, let me actually open the boot. I don't know how I forgot that, because I think we did a different order of going around the car. Usually I come and open the boot first and then get inside. Okay, boot is 550 liters. Spare wheel, you tell me whether it's an alloy or not, but it's 135, 80, 18. So obviously smaller size, running run flat tires, of course. Yes, run flat. Now, okay, everything is exposed there, the fuse box and stuff. Here you get a hook. You get a 12 volt charging socket as well. This thing will also come out. There's a light placement here. You can obviously extend this, the parcel shelf, and it's a power tailgate. There's a light right there. So power tailgate is obviously well appreciated. Let's go now. Alright, we're all set to go, and we will turn off the car first. Why? Because we can. And as soon as I do that, nice way of saying goodbye by BMW. So we're going to actually turn on the car again. Here we are. It always tells me this welcome. So very nice graphics. I think it's all about graphics these days. Turn on the car, air conditioning is off already. Straight away I'm going to get into sport mode, sport standard, which means everything is dynamic, of course. And you know what, this camera does this dance with the parking sensors when something is around. Very nice, I really love it. We get into drive mode. I'm actually going to put it into sport. So sport for the drive mode, sport for the gearbox. We're going to turn off traction control. Here I press it once, and I'm going to keep it pressed to turn off traction control completely. That traction control is turned off, because when I press it once, oh, it says sport traction control, and I'm just going to keep it pressed. It takes a few seconds probably, and then it says DSC off completely. Remember, this is a rear wheel drive vehicle. All right, so let's start going ahead, crawling. I've left the throttle. It instantly starts moving at around 5, 6, 7 kilometers per hour. Quite nice, by the way. Let's stop again, because steering wheel is adjustable both for reach and rig, but manually adjustable. Come on, at this price we need more. At this price I definitely need keyless entry, which is not there in this car. I need a wireless charging pad, which is not there in this car. A lot of things are not there in this car. But hey BMW, sun le meri baat behan. Hey BMW, gone for a vacation. Hey BMW. Now it's not going to respond, but anyways, popat to ho gaya mera. You can see this is an SUV, so it manages to go across bad roads without any fuss. Ground clearance is not an issue, and obviously it's comfortable enough at slower speed, like really slow speeds. And we went through a few ditches as such. Hey BMW, sport displays.
Sport displays. Please continue using manual control.
Thank you so much for doing it after I didn't want it anymore. But anyways, thanks. So in terms of driving ability, it's very smooth, it's very refined, it's nice to drive, like extremely smooth, very comfortable, well insulated. You don't hear much of the sound inside. So obviously BMW has done a fantastic job. With the third generation of the X3, there has been a massive upstep in terms of the way this car drives. And it's very dynamic, it's very comfortable, it's very well insulated. And no, I'm not doing any NCAP test because the tree is right in front of us. But there is a certain issue with this car. This is an SUV. It is underpinned by the CLAR platform, which is known as the cluster architecture, which also underpins a lot of other cars. This car actually drives like a bigger 3 Series. Yeah, you feel like you're driving a 3 Series but on steroids or on stilts, because it's very similar in that regard, which is not a good thing actually. You know why? Because in terms of driving ability, very nice, but not really so when it comes to the handling. I mean, handling is also good. I won't complain about that. I mean, ride quality, you want to see? Okay, I'm not going to say anything. you can feel the thuds inside. So ride quality is not that great. Suspension is on the stiffer side. Now obviously I'm in sport mode, so it feels a bit more stiffer as such because it has got adaptive dampers. So there are 3 drive modes: Eco, Comfort and Sport. We are in Sport right now. Sport is the most dynamic setting. In fact, it changes the steering, the engine, the transmission, which is the gearbox of course, and also the suspension, which has got adaptive dampers. There are 2 settings. There's Sport or Comfort for all of them. So right now everything is in Sport. That's the 80 buzzer. Very smoothly it has come. And here let me browse through stuff and maybe put the G-force meter. No, we'll put the power and torque meter. And talking about power and torque, this car is actually powered by a 2-liter diesel engine. We'll come to the diesel engine later because it also gets a 2-liter petrol engine. Okay, want to make a quick overtake? No problem at all. That gets done very fast as well. So the 2-liter petrol engine is the one which also powers the BMW 3 Series, the 330i. Produces 252 horsepower, somewhere around that. But in this car, which is heavier and taller and is against aerodynamics, it produces 350 Newton meters of torque. In the 3 Series, it produces 400 Newton meters of torque. I don't understand the logic. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour comes up in 6.6 seconds. But this is of course the diesel, which produces 190 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. But because it lacks those 60 horsepower which the petrol has, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour takes 9.5 seconds. This is a very dynamic car. You want to know how dynamic it is? Check this out. We have come to our corner to test it and it just goes beautifully well. Here, my goodness, it is absolute fun. It's very stiff, which is not good for ride quality because it crashes through. You can feel the stiffness, and you can feel the stiffness even more when you go through those stupid rumblers which have been placed on multiple places across the road. You can feel all that there. But honestly, on good roads, it drives really well with that authority. It's glued to the road, very smooth, very refined. Engine is fantastic. Only thing is it has the turbo lag, which means that is the silence before the storm. Because as soon as the turbo spools up, it gives you a nice pushback, and then it pulls nice and strong, beautiful. Engine also red lines at around 5000 RPM. Top end is not that strong. It becomes very noisy there as well. But we can actually do manual control of things with using the paddle shifters, of course, or using the gear lever as well. And look at this. Okay, I'm not going to make a shift. And I'm going to see till where does it go. There. Oh my god, why did it make a shift? I wanted manual control, huh? So here we are again. Yeah, now we are in manual control. Hopefully it will give me manual control of things. Turning radius isn't bad. Steering isn't that heavy. And I know you guys like, kya paka raha hai? Launch kar de bhai. Chalo, let's do it. Okay, let's launch it. Oh my god, it will not hold on to a gear, which is surprising to me. I thought it should be doing that. So yeah, big fat bumps, you avoid them because when you go there, you feel almost every bump on the inside, especially as you increase the speed because of the stiffness. Car is quite stiff, very stiff a car. So not a comfort oriented car as such, but then honestly people who love to drive would love the X3. It has that character, it has that pure BMW driving soul, and it really excels in that regard. Now I'm going to launch it, don't worry. Steering is nice actually, it weighs up brilliantly well. And then right from get-go, you know you're driving a car which is quite dynamic because the steering is very engaging. It's on the stiffer side of course, and because of the stiffness you can feel you're driving something which is unbelievably fun. So now traction control is turned off. This is obviously xDrive, which is all-wheel drive with a rear-based power delivery, 60-40 split, 60% at the rear. Your left foot on the brake, right foot on the accelerator, and off we go. Oh my god, the gearbox is short shifting. Launch control did not work because probably it's not there. It's only there in the petrol, I guess, or in the M Sport. Yeah, some features are missing now. M Sport is available with the petrol, which was not there earlier, but with this facelift they've just added some features here and there. If you have the old X3, you don't need to upgrade at all. If you're getting the old X3 for a real nice price, go for it, because the changes are very limited to being cosmetic. There is no change which will want you to get this particular model over the older one, because just few feature additions here and there. The old screen, which was smaller, it wasn't bad at all. We didn't need the new one, but hey, BMW is like, why not? Because obviously they want to make changes here. No heads-up display as well. I think M Sport has a few things here and there, not that it matters, but driving ability remains the same. Mechanically, it's the same suspension, it is the same engine, it is the same. And obviously, what will you do to an engine which is already so good? There is no scope of improvement here apparently, other than the fact that they can put a hybrid so that there's good amount of low-end grunt, because there's that lag which comes from this engine, unfortunately. In terms of fuel efficiency, expect anywhere between 8 to 13 kilometers per liter, depending purely on your driving style. Tires are very grippy. xDrive system is also fantastic in the way it puts power, even with traction control off. There is no wheel spin at all. Here you can feel a lot of the bumps somehow, so you have to really avoid those big craters on the road. So So in terms of handling, performance, dynamic ability, absolutely amazing. In terms of comfort, like it is comfortable on the inside, but not very comfortable as far as the suspension goes. And if I had to rate it, I would say the X3 is still the best car to buy in the segment as far as the driving ability goes. If you want to drive, you are just going to love this car. Honestly, there's nothing better. Now, the price of this car is 80.49 lakhs on road Mumbai, of course, and the higher M Sport, which is the 30i, that is priced at 80.79 lakhs. So, little price difference between both of them, like 40-50,000. Not that it matters, because if you want more features and you're okay with the petrol, get the petrol. But diesel is obviously more efficient. The torque rush is there. But we need the 30d. The 30d is not yet come, so I'm really waiting for the 30d, because 30d would obviously be absolutely insane with the inline 6-cylinder diesel motor producing more than 600 freaking Newton meters of torque. Wouldn't that be awesome? It will be, definitely. It will be like next level fun as well. In terms of braking performance, brakes are really nice and strong. You want me to do a brake test? Here we go. Super sure-footed, amazing. And there the hazard lights turn on. Here you can see the way the G has gone. Left foot on the brake, right foot on the accelerator, and off we go. Gearbox is fast shifting, it doesn't hesitate, it's like really quick with shifts, so that's also very nice. Price range starts at around 73 lakhs for the base petrol variant, which obviously misses out on a lot of kit. So as I see it, the BMW X3 with the facelift has obviously become better, but too little, too late. I would say they really need to add a lot more features. Come on, BMW. How can you not give keyless entry? I have a lot of stuff in my hand, the key in my pocket. I'm like opening the door. I'm like, how is this not working? Why is this not working? That's so shocking. That's so disappointing as well. So that was a bit of a bummer. Yeah, no matter how I get on the throttle, it just does not give me that scary feeling, because at the end of the day, a 4-cylinder engine at 80 lakh rupees is what is the reality of today's economy, which is disappointing, honestly, because we need a 6-cylinder here. A 4-cylinder just does not do it at all. Lane change and all is fabulous as well. So if you like this vlog, make sure to give the thumbs up. Where did this pan land up here? I have no freaking clue. Anyways, that calls for a wiper test, and yeah, wipers work really well. There's so much spray on offer. It can bathe almost the whole town right now. And what am I saying? And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this vlog, make sure to give the thumbs up, that's the like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video real soon. And before we do that, let me take a nice U-turn, get into the throttle. No, what? Come on, I expected this thing to at least give me some amount of scary feeling as well. No, we are in third gear. Yeah, just don't understand why it does not give me manual control of things. Yeah, finally, will it do it? No, it just shifts up. So there, BMW is also losing its character in terms of driving feel in certain areas. What would have happened if I keep it at 5000 RPM all day long? Not that the engine is going to blow up, because obviously this is a very tried and tested motor as well. And that's it for today, guys. Bye bye.